Should I start?
Yes. So welcome everyone at Trends and Suggestions. We are happy to assist you. And today we have a powerful host, Natasha, over to you. And please introduce and about what we are going to do today. Yes.
Thank you,
Over to you.
Debasmita. And I welcome everyone, Neha, Dr. Saleha, Debasmita, and everyone. And as you know, it's Tuesday, and at 8, it's the time to regenerate yourself, to know something new. So let's start with Dr. Saleha Ahmed, who is life coach, goal achievement strategist. Dr. Saleha, we like to hear from you.
Thank you. Let me start to share my PPT. Thank you so much for the introduction, Natasha. I am Saleha Ahmed. I am a purpose and goal achievement coach. I help executives achieve true success by balancing professional goals with personal well-being, because there is no success unless both parts of your life, professional and personal, are taken care of. I want people to thrive in all the 7 areas of their lives. A little bit about myself. I've worked in State Bank of India for 33 years. And I've headed State Bank is SBI ePay. I've been country head for SBI ePay. And Madam Padmaja Chunduru was my boss. And she wrote this about me, that Saleha is a remarkable leader and an outstanding executive coach. I've also headed the State Bank Institute of Leadership, which is the Apex Training Institute, for top and senior leaders from SBI, and not only from SBI, but people from all across the country. Various companies come to SBIL for the training, and not only from India, but also from abroad. So I had the great opportunity of being here. And because, in SBI, we were creating programs and delivering programs for various companies, I had the opportunity of coaching more than 10,000 executives from more than 35 companies. So they have been global Fortune 500 companies, international companies, private companies, and public sector companies, whose top senior and mid-level executives I have coached. And within SBI and outside SBI, now as in my own capacity with my own firm, I have had the opportunity of coaching hundreds of people besides that. So I have had the opportunity to be in SBI and coach a lot of people from other companies, and also in my own firms, which is GPS Gold Squad, I have been coaching executives. This work which I do of coaching executives in their life, for their leadership of themselves to achieve their own goals, has been so close to my heart that I got myself various certifications, and some of the certifications you can see here on the screen. I enjoy creating content and sharing it with people to help them so that they can take care of themselves. And recently, some of my videos have got millions and millions of impressions. People have been liking it, and they have been benefiting from it. So I'm very grateful that I'm able to do that work. In just 3 months, I got more than 30 million views. Again, a lot of gratitude there. Some of the top executives of India's best known companies, I have had the opportunity to coach them. For that also, I'm very grateful. And I want to ask all of you that every one of us, at different times of in our lives, we want to achieve things, but at times we find that we are not happy with our achievements. Is that true? If you feel that is true, please write T in the chat box. If you feel it's true that we have made several achievements, but we are not happy with that. If you find it's true, please write T in the chat box. Thank you, Neha. Thank you, Debasmita. So what is the reason, thank you, Natasha, what is the reason that we are not happy with our achievements? It is because the goals that we are pursuing are not resonating with our true selves. They are not telling us that, yes, this is the thing that we want to do. What we start doing is we start following things which others are doing. So, for example, people study engineering or physics or medicine because people are expecting them to do, although it might not be their biggest strength or it might not be their passion. And people continue to do that. Do you agree? If you agree, just please write A in the chat box. Because these goals which we are pursuing a lot of the time are not satisfying our why. So what is my why? My why is that which makes me truly feel happy. My why is that which makes me feel that my life is meaningful, my life is purposeful. That is my why. And for that, we need to do some deep introspection so that we find out what are those things which are really important to us. What are those things for which I am really ready to give up other things? What are those things which make me feel that my life is meaningful and purposeful? That is my why. My whys are my deep beliefs which are deep seated inside me. And these deep beliefs or values, they guide our actions. So a number of times we are not happy pursuing our goals, or even with our achievements, we are not happy because they do not satisfy our why. They do not belong here to our heart. So our why, our goals need to satisfy us intellectually. They need to be aligned with our strengths and they need to be aligned with our emotions. So I take this opportunity to introduce to you, and not actually introduce to you, all of you must be aware of the concept of Ikigai. But let me take this opportunity to present this before you once again. So my why, or the things that will give us the maximum satisfaction, and the things which we do that guarantee that maximum success to us, will be at the confluence of 4 different elements. And those 4 different elements, and their interplay is what I'm going to talk about now, and which is called Ikigai. So the first component is what you are good at. So for example, I discovered that I'm actually good at maths. I am good at finance. I can understand money and I can explain money to people, right? And there may be other things which I am good at. I am good at writing. I am good at speaking. And each one of you would also know that you are good at various things. Yeah, you are good at hypnosis, HR. Natasha, what is your subject?
I'm a graphotherapist.
Okay, so you are good at graphology. Neha, what is your area?
I worked as an HR, then I studied media and communications.
Okay. So what
I love to
what are your
paint. I love
strengths?
to
I
paint and I
know.
love
So
to.
I'll tell you one of your strengths, what you're good at. You're very good at communicating. I've seen you speak in one of our webinars here. So I know that so you're good at communication. So each one of us is good at a number of things, and it not be 1 or 2 things. Generally, we have millions, or at least not hundreds of strengths, but we fail to recognize them. So the first component is what you're good at. And the second one is what you love. And you may love something and you may not be good at it. For example, I love singing. There's only one problem. Nobody wants to listen to me. Nobody wants to hear me singing. Yeah. So I'm not good at it. I love, but I am not good at it. Maybe I love sports. I'm not good at it. Yeah. I enjoy playing, but have never been good at sports. So what So there is a confluence when you love something and you are also good at. So what I'll say is that I love to speak, I love to write, and I'm also good at that. Yeah, so here is a confluence. Then the third component is what the world needs. So I'm good at maths, I'm good at finance. The third question is, do people need more people to help them with their finances? Maybe yes, maybe no. Do people need one more singer? Maybe yes, maybe no. Do people need somebody who can communicate better, write better? Maybe yes, maybe no. So we have to think of all these things. And the fourth component is what you can be paid for, because that brings you money, and money is important for satisfaction. So four components: what you're good at, what you love, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. So this is the complete picture of Ikigai. What you're good at, what you love, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Now you look at the overlaps here. So what you're good at and what you love is your passion if you are not getting paid for it, and something that the world does not need. Yeah. So yeah, you might be good at it. So if I developed some skills of singing, but still the world does not need it and I do not get paid for it, it might become my passion, but yeah, it remains a passion. Now, something that you love doing and the world also needs. So for example, you're somebody who does social work, NGO work, goes ahead and helps society. So that is something that the world needs and you love doing it. But if you're not getting paid for it, it will be your mission. Yeah. Then the confluence of what the world needs and what you get paid for. Maybe the world needs teachers. Yeah. And teachers also, you have a job there and you get paid for it. But what happens today, if such a teacher does not love what they're doing and they're not good at it, then it remains a vocation. So I see that in many schools, the children around my house who come here to just play, sometimes also study. So a lot of neglect is there, that people are neither teaching well, and now does it appear that they enjoy teaching. So the children come back from school not learning much. So it is what the world needs and they're getting paid for it. It is a vocation, but not much more. It is neither a passion nor a mission nor a profession.
I just want to ask something.
You
So,
go ahead.
yeah, vocation is a negative quality, it means.
And see, don't take these words exactly as it is defined in the dictionary. This is a specific definition. So not necessarily that. What we are calling in Ikigai, this, giving it a name. If something that the world needs and you can get paid for it, but it is not something that you love nor what you're good at it, we're just naming it for name, putting a label there. So it's not the dictionary definition of vocation, right?
Basically, you mean to say that it is not in our zeal, it's
Yeah.
not our passion, but we are just doing it for the money factor.
Just doing it for the money factor. Yes, you're right.
Right.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Saleh.
Thank you, Natasha, for asking that question. Then comes the profession part. You are good at it and you get paid for it. But if it's not something that you love, or not something that you love, not the world needs, it is a profession that you have and it's working for you. And one example that somebody was giving, and I enjoyed that, so sharing that, our education system today in the world actually is a misfit. We study various subjects like physics and chemistry, and then we do not apply it in life anywhere, right? But you have studied that subject, you are a PhD and you're good at it and you get paid for it also. That becomes a profession, but it is something that the world does not need. Maybe, a better education system would have been proper. And it's maybe, you don't also love it because students are finding it of no meaning. So you don't love it, the world does not need it. It's profession. So just putting labels here, not saying that the profession is something bad or such thing. Now look at the confluence where here we are seeing two aspects merging, then there will be three aspects merging. For example, here, where it looks like a flower inside. So what does that, and that is the very interesting part. So here, this part, where you are good at something, you also love it, and you are getting paid for it, but the world does not need it, then there might be a feeling of satisfaction. But at the same time, that the world does not need it, so there is a feeling of uselessness. And the second is, when you love doing something, the world also needs it, and you're good at it, but you're not getting paid for it. Then you'll be delighted that you're doing something which the world needs, which you love, and you're good at it as well, but you'll not be earning money. Third is this part where it is something that the world needs. You love doing it.
नहीं खाना तो दूध पी लेना.
And you are also getting paid for it. You have enjoyment and you have complacency, but also there might be a sense of uncertainty because I'm not good at it, meaning that the skill is not upgraded, updated, not excellent. So I might be laid off. So that is the sense of uncertainty coming. Here, in this section, you are getting paid for the work that you are doing, and it is something that the world needs. It is also something that you're good at it, but it's not that you love. You're good at it. And most of us maybe will find ourselves here because we've picked up the skills. The world needs it. You have a job, you have work, you're earning money, but it's not something that you really enjoy. Then yes, you'll be comfortable because you're earning money, you're good at it, the world needs it, but that, that joy, that will not be there. So a sense of emptiness. So these are the four intersections where the three of the parts are there, one is not there. Now, what is there? The center of it. So I think I've already shared all the four. And so at the center, we have Ikigai, where all the four parts, where you're doing something that you love. It is also something that the world needs. You are getting paid for it and you're also good at it. Then it is your Ikigai. And Ikigai gives you everything. It gives you satisfaction. It gives you a feeling of usefulness. It gives you a feeling of certainty that you are at the right place and you also enjoy it. So each one of us will feel truly happy and fulfilled when we are doing something which has all the four elements. So you need to see that you are good at it. You also love and enjoy doing it. The world needs it and you're getting paid for it. How is that? Okay, thumbs up from Maria. Thank you. So now, with this in mind, this Ikigai in mind, what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. And Debasmita was just sharing that all of us are going to work towards something that we want to create for ourselves. I invite each one of you to write 3 goals for yourselves. Just one simple thing that I would like to say about goal writing. Please stop for a moment. Just listen to me. When you're writing a goal, the goal needs to be in the present tense. So you will not say, I will write a book. It is even better to identify your identity, yourself with the goal. So I am the author of, yeah. Then write the name of your book. I am the author of, Sally Ahmed is the author of Achieve All You Truly Want by December 2025. So it is best if you also put it as a name, a label to yourself rather than just the writing part of it. So present tense and make it specific, then put a date to it. So 3 elements I'm talking about. Number 1, it needs to be in present tense, not I want to or I will. I am. And then second, specific. And third, put a date. Good. And I'm for once again going to show you this Ikigai diagram. So 8:24, let us complete it by 8:25. I think 1 minute should be good. 3 top goals. Once you've completed, please write done in the chat box. And Neha, I've written an example for you and a direct message to you. The second one is good. Okay, Natasha and Debasmita done. Good. Thank you, Neha, for sharing that example so that I could have a look at it. Okay, so I want each one of you, I invite each one of you to share how you feel about writing the goals. But Debasmita does not want me to. Okay, so I'll not ask each one of you. So I'll just tell you how goal writing works. So by writing the goal, you have already started to manifest it. It's going to happen, yeah? You getting your dream job, you starting your YouTube channel, you writing your book, it's all going to happen. You've already started manifesting it. How does it happen? How does it work? The brain has a part which is called the reticular activating system. Now, what happens that when you have written this goal, when you have verbalized it, when you have visualized it in some way, then the brain already knows that you need it and that you are working towards it. And therefore, it starts looking for opportunities and it also starts attracting those opportunities. So the reticular activating system, and each one of you can go and do this research for yourself how the reticular activating system comes and how the reticular activating system works and makes you achieve your goals. And I want to share with you the example of Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is a famous Hollywood comedic actor, and he used to be a busboy in the 1980s or 90s. And yeah, in the 1980s. And he was struggling. He was very poor, but he wanted to be in Hollywood, and he would go every night to the place where there are houses of famous Hollywood actors, and he would visualize having a house there. Not only that, what he did one day was he wrote a check to himself for $10 million and gave it a date around 10 years later. And he wrote it to himself, pay to Jim Carrey $10 million, a certain date in 1995. That was just that, I think that was the date of Thanksgiving in 1995 that he put it. And he also wrote for acting services rendered. And what happened? Just before that date, he actually got the contract of the movie Dumb and Dumber. And for what amount? Exactly that same amount. $10 million. So that is how goal writing works. He used to carry that check around in his wallet, and he would take it out from his pocket wallet, and he would look at it every day. I'm not sharing another example. So why is goal writing important? This research that I'm sharing with you has been published in Harvard Business Review, and they had done research on executives, people who are managers. And what they found was that 80% of the managers or executives do not really know what they want in life. Only 20% of the people, 20% of managers know what they want in life. And out of those 20%, only a certain portion, out of the 100%, only 6% people have written goals. And guess what? The people who have written goals are 12 times more likely to achieve their goals, and they earn 9 times more money than people who do not have written goals. So all of you now here, Neha, Debasmita, Natasha, Maria, and Priyanka, you are already in the top 6% of the world's population, and not even world's population, because executives already are very enlightened people. They have studied so much. They are in a group of very highly educated people. So you are in the very topmost bracket of people. So please keep these goals written, write them in bold, put them somewhere where you can look at them every day. And I would also like to share with you a particular NLP technique with which you will be able to achieve this goal with more power, with more internal power. So what happens is that when you are working towards your goals, it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to tell you you've written your goal, it's coming towards you, manifestation, magic, voila. The world does not work like that. Yeah, manifestation happens, your mind works, but your body also needs to put in the work. So there will be failures, there will be, you will be facing hurdles, you will be facing difficulties. And every time that you fall, you need to get back up again. But you have it in you to be able to achieve that. And how do you know that? Each one of you, I want you to now think of that moment when you really felt very, very satisfied, very happy, elated with the achievement that you had. Your your biggest achievement in your life. Think about that now. When you have it, just raise your hand. Just raise your hand so that I know that you have it now. Natasha, when you're there, just raise your hand. Priyanka and Pravesh, when you have it, just raise your hand. Okay, good. Thank you. So now what I want you to do is, thank you, Priyanka. What I want you to do is close your eyes. and relive that moment of your achievement now. Completely be there. See where you're standing. What light is shining on you? Who are the people that you can see? What are the other things that you can see around? What can you hear? What is your body feeling? You are in that moment. Yeah. What are people saying to you? Who are the faces that you can see? And what are you feeling? What is your heart telling you? What is your entire body saying? Whatever is you're feeling now, magnify it. Magnify it 10 times. Magnify it 20 times. Enjoy that moment 50 times. Now magnify it 100 times. And when you have it 100 times, just open your eyes, look at me with that moment in your mind. Take your thumb, touch it here on your middle finger, on the top. Now open your eyes, look at me. Open your eyes, look at me. Your thumb goes here at the top of your middle finger. Yeah, at the top of your middle finger, right? Okay. Thank you. Now, who would like to share the goals that you've written? Would anyone like to share the goals that you've written? Okay, yes, Natasha. Please share.
I'm successful life coach Natasha Gupta by October 25. That's my first
Okay.
goal.
Okay, great. Thank you. So would you also like to define successful?
Okay. Successful successful in the sense that I have students,
How many students?
100 students.
Yeah, now that is more specific. So you write that.
Okay.
Write that. I have 100 students.
Okay.
I, Natasha Gupta, life coach, have 100 students. Okay, anyone else would like to share the goal? Would anyone else like to share the goal?
Saleha, if I may say something,
Yeah, go ahead, Neha.
I honestly didn't feel anything, so I was neutral. So for me, it doesn't matter. Okay, I don't mean to say that I don't want success or I don't want feel. It's not. That's what not what I mean to say. But even if I get success, or even if I'm not, even if I don't make it, I'm totally neutral. Because end of the day, for me, this too shall pass. More importantly, I enjoy the process. It
Okay.
is inevitable for me.
That's
I
complete.
really don't know how to kind of tell this to you.
And
So
it is okay, fine. Yeah, it's your choice. And maybe, later we could have a one-to-one, but today in this session, we do not have the time because this needs deeper discussion. And that's okay. So couldn't you recall your last successful moment? No, right? No problem.
yes, I could. I could recall. And
But you could
I
not
was thinking,
feel
should
that.
I share? Because
That's okay.
my last most successful moment was, Dr. Saleha, when I couldn't clear my medical entrance even in the third attempt. And you know why I felt so successful? Because I gave my best and I slept like a baby in the year 1000, whatever. Like when my third attempt, while I was giving, I
Right.
was studying DA. So you
Right.
give your best regardless the result. I'm not attached to the result, you see.
Yeah.
You give your 100% and that is success for me.
Absolutely your choice. Great. Yeah. Anyone else would like to share the goal?
Yes, Dr. Salia, I'll say. I've said I'm financially free by 2028.
Okay. Hmm.
And another one is I have 500 members in my community by 2027.
Cool.
Two.
Okay. Okay, so wonderful. That's a specific for financial freedom. I would have liked you to be more specific, but you are a wealth coach, so I don't think I need to tell you that.
No, you can let me know whether I should say, when I say I had some loans, So I was looking at it from that perspective. So should I be more specific and say,
And no, so this is okay. You need to make sub goals of this because you need to
okay,
define for yourself what financial freedom means to you. So how
sure.
much passive income would you require?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Debasmita, I think you're eager to share.
Yeah, I was there to share something that is, yes, I have mentioned that I'm in Karol Club member this in October in Alice community by this year. Uh, I have a very specific that is I have achieved 1 crore and in by October 2025 and I'm receiving. I also
Wow.
visualize I'm holding the certificate, the award.
Okay,
Yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. More power to each one of you. I had asked for you to remember a moment of past success, but it's okay even if you've imagined a moment of future success and it has been real for you. So good and more power to each one of you. I just want each one of you to do this once again now. Just do this once again now. And tell me what you're feeling. What is happening? Yes, Natasha, what are you feeling?
It's good.
No, no, sir. What is happening now in your mind? Where are you?
I'm somewhere. I'm like
No,
on this
are
stage.
you at the same place when I asked you to visualize? Is that same memory coming to you, the same feelings coming to you? I asked you to magnify it, live it. No, Neha, that your case is different. Yeah, your case is different. You are not, feeling that you already shared it. So yes, I want to ask you, Natasha, Priyanka, thank you for coming on camera.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Priyanka.
That time I imagined myself when you said just do it 10x of it. That time I saw myself on the stage and a lot of people are listening to me. Like we have
Okay,
seminar.
so you also have imagined a future moment of success.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted you to remember a past. I have not been able to communicate it clearly.
Uh,
Yes, Priyanka, you want to say
should
something?
I share? Yes, when I submitted my postdoctoral thesis and it was on web finally, that was the moment I was, people actually say I was not in the earth. It was like that moment for me because on that day I achieved
आजकल
everything
पाँव
in my
जमी
life,
पे नहीं
whatever I
पड़ते
wanted.
मेरे. Wow. Okay. Amazing.
I
And when
mean,
you do this now, are you able to relive that moment? So this is what happens. Like, because when you're pursuing your goal, there are going to be difficulties, there are going to be challenges, and you will fall and you will fail in between before you achieve your goal. And when you fail, when you fall, you will feel low and you will feel whether I'll be able to do this. Why don't I give it up? So that is what you will feel. So, which is why it is important to remember our past successes, the last time when you felt really good and happy about yourself. So, by doing this, when you are feeling that intensely, you make a unique touch. No rocket science to it, just a unique touch. Your thumb coming to join here, which you generally won't do. We keep doing all the time. When you do this, every time that you do it, you will be reliving that powerful moment of your life. And you will know it in you that you have the capability to achieve every goal that makes you feel really powerful and fulfilled. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saleha.
Give me the permission to leave because I have a meeting at 8:45.
Okay.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here and being such good participants.
Thank you, Dr. Salia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, as Dr. Saleha knocked us on our centers where she wants us to remember the moment where we actually achieve something in life. Now I'll be telling you a story, small story, because Dr. Saleha said something about the goal. 6% of the people only visualize it. So on that, I would like to tell you a story, small story. You know, when we have a boat, just imagine a boat, and there are two boats. One has a captain, and one has a group of people. Captain means that he knows where he has to go. You know, and group of people are like they're sitting and they don't know where they are going ahead. So now just let me know, which boat do you think will arrive on the destination? Boat A with captain, or boat B, which is with group of people?
A.
Yes. So now you know the power, why she is telling us to write goals. Because when we know that this is our map, this is where our destination is, we will definitely achieve it. So be captain of your ship, be captain of your own life, and then only we can achieve the success. Okay, on that note, I am life coach and graphotherapist Natasha Gupta, and today I would like to tell you about handwriting. And yes, we have always heard from students, from parents, from teachers that your handwriting is not good. Your handwriting is very bad. Just improve it, you know. So who are here who have listened to all these comments? Anybody? Debasmita. Okay, good. And rest all had very good writing.
Not very good, but okay.
Okay, okay. So that's great.
Never
So,
had to listen to that comment. I mean,
okay, okay.
that, yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, we as parents, we judge us to as children and we say, you have such a pathetic writing, right? And sometimes we also have heard this, right? So let me tell you, handwriting is not like good or bad. It is legible or non-illegible, right? You get my point? Legible means the words are readable. If we can understand the word, it is good to go. And if we are not able to understand the word, the structure of this letter is so bad that we cannot understand the word, then we can say that it is illegible, means it is not allowed. Okay. So now on this note, I would like to tell you, just just write a line with me, any line. It could be the lines which you have written up just now on your goals. It could be that lines only. Now just check. Do you have similar spacing between two words? Just check on that line. Everybody has similar spacing between two words?
Yeah.
I have.
Neha is saying, I think no.
Not everywhere. In fact, sometimes the spaces are a little bit more, sometimes it's less. Not everywhere. In case of a word as well, not everywhere the spaces between are equal.
Yeah, so this is one of the problem, that the spacing is not equal, right? Now the second thing.
Not everywhere, here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, here and there. Even if it's one place, it will be marked as problem, right? Now the second thing. Now check everywhere. Can you see in your handwriting that the letters are going up or down, or are they in the same line? Like the T's are going up, the Y's are going down, or are they in the same line? Just check. Anyone?
Yes, yes, that is happening.
That is
Going
happening.
up and down. Yeah.
That's a great sign. Good work, Priyanka. Maria?
In fact, I'm typing and not writing.
So you better start writing now.
I can understand the question, Natasha. The Y is going down. What did you mean by that?
When we write the word they, like we write the word
Okay.
they, the T is going up, right?
Yeah.
The line touching the upper line, and the Y is touching the lower line, right?
Okay.
That is what I'm saying. Is it happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it means the zones in the writing are correct. right? Many students we have seen who are living in the moment, who are only having single zone, means they don't have any zones in the writing. And this could be also a problem in the writing. Today, I'm telling you the problems of the writing. Okay. And the third thing, when Dr. Saleha told us to write, who was the quickest to write and who was the slowest to write?
I finished it first.
I don't
I
know
was the
how who
slowest.
finished first, but I finished it very soon. I was clear about my goals.
The
Yes.
speed matter, right? And when comes the time when kids have to do the exam, can you imagine how many number of words does a child write in the examination of 3 hours? Can anybody imagine? A 10th class student, how many words does a child write in 3 hours? Give me a
10,000 words, 10,000 words. As mentioned in the examination, that the answers should be within 10,000 words, not more than that.
ज्यादा हो गया देवस्मिता, इतना नहीं लिख पाएगा और बताओ.
So that is why that's the upper limit. That's why the upper limit is 10,000 words. Because if you are trying to write more than that, then your handwriting would not be legible.
Okay, let's just check. Okay, I just start. It is 20:49. I just start. Everybody write some words and let's see in 1 minute how many words does we write. Okay, okay, let's just check. Maria, no typing now.
I don't have anything right now with me where I'm sitting.
Oh, you don't have.
I will do it as a homework. No, I haven't carried anything.
Okay, then you copy the words on your WhatsApp. Okay, share them on your WhatsApp.
So what should I write? How many words?
The words I am writing, I'm giving you. Like
Okay.
it's now 2050, so we are starting. First was done, line, keep, later, wise, you, view, zoom, more, share, chat, video, audio, share, YouTube, original, date, speaker, battery, English, language, and here we stop. So how many words? Is
I could
everyone?
not write language.
Rest all you
I
read.
skipped. Yeah, after original, there was something I skipped to that. Yeah, otherwise all I did.
Good. So now check कितने words लिखे 1 minute में. Let's check. Count them.
21.
Yes, 21. Actually,
20.
I wrote a word before you started. I was just writing it, so I completed that.
Okay, it's good.
I
Now,
thought
yeah,
I
just
was
speak.
coming to that at that time, that if I have to think along with writing, I need to think what should I write. It will take few seconds. Then of
Exactly.
course,
Exactly. That was my only point, Priyanka, that these words I am just reading, dictating, and we are writing, and then at 1 minute, 21 words are coming, right? A child has to write 3,000 to 4,000 words in 3 hours of paper. And at that time, he had to solve also, he had to remember also, and he has to, you know, memorize the things which he has
Learned.
right. And even at times of maths he has to solve also, right, and check also. So just imagine the speed a child should have.
Mm.
So we are on three things: zones, speed. Zones, I told you, T should go up, Y should go down, right? The letter should not be in the same zone. It should not be on the middle zone. Many people write only in the middle zone. They don't go up, they don't go down. Those people are the ones who don't like to stretch themselves. जो मिल गया बढ़िया है, जो नहीं मिला वो और भी बढ़िया.
And some people deliberately, some students especially, deliberately like in a way that nobody can understand that.
Actually, ऐसे होता नहीं है प्रियंका. Deliberately कोई नहीं लिखता, you know.
No, because they don't know the answer, and they are writing in a way so that nobody understand. And with the, we might give them the benefit of doubt that
Okay,
way sometimes.
okay,
Yes, students do this. I check almost 100 copies every semester.
okay.
Uh, I see this. When an intelligent student is there, he or she will write in a beautiful handwriting, or at least aesthetically they will write, right? Like you were mentioning, that it would be legible. But when
Readable.
readable hai, right? When a student doesn't know anything, they will try to write this way, and then in the end they will say, I wrote everything.
Basically,
People do that.
so that you give benefit of doubt. You
No,
know?
we don't give. I tell them, you are sitting over here. When I'm writing it, I need to take more time in that handwriting. When I'm not able to understand this, then why should I give you benefit of doubt? I will give you less marks instead.
Yeah, yeah. So today, see, I've told you 3 things which we can improve in our handwriting. People tell us improve your writing, but they never tell you what to improve, right? So Priyanka, you can tell your students to improve the
Yes,
zones.
I will tell them. There is still 1 month to exams. I will definitely tell them.
Tell them to do graphotherapy so that they can increase their speed, their zones, right, and the lettering right, and the size and the consistency in the word gap. When these things changes, the life, the speed, everything changes. And now we are on the last speaker, Debasmita Basu,
Thank
who's
you so much, Natasha.
HR Hypno NLP coach.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So today, what I will be giving you is, first of all, how many of you know your identity? Just raise your hand. And if you know what exactly the identity, do you know the word this in the health aspects? So if you like, I am very strong, or if you feel like, no, I'm not good in health. How many of you have this feeling that I'm not good in health? Yeah, thank you, Natasha. And how many of you feel that this work is not for me actually? Because if I go for this work, I can't do it because I don't have the stamina to approach to that particular thing, but I want to do this. For example, if you are going for a gym, okay, and for after 1 day or 2 days, you feel like, no, this is not for me because the I cannot lift the heaviness. How many of you feel like that? Yeah, and you have started a yoga, and after some time, you stopped it because you don't feel like to do this because you are not taking care of your health. So, if you resonate with any of this, just raise your hand and say today to the world, to the universe, that I want some good things some blessings from the universe, and assist me with my ancestors' blessings so that I can be strong enough. I am ready to receive it. Just raise your hand to the universe and claim it. While you are doing this process, just write it down in your copy. That is what exactly you want in your health to be. That is whether what comes, your current identity, what you are writing today, just write it down. You can use the chat session also, that what is your current status of your current identity, what you want to put in your health aspects. I'm not a good athlete, or what is coming to your mind. Yeah, unmute and let me know so that I can help you out in that. Yeah, one by one unmute. Yeah, Priyanka, Natasha, Nia, what comes to your mind? That what is your current identity? Yeah, in perspective of it.
I do not
Normally,
have this problem. I don't procrastinate. So I was
No,
like, what do you
procrastination. What do you feel of? What do you feel now? What is your identity in health aspects?
I'm totally fine. And as in, I feel 10% complete in every aspect. That is my four pillars. That is emotional,
Okay.
physical, spiritual, all the aspects, mental, everything is kind of balanced.
Okay, so what do you say to yourself? That is what you are. What is are you? What are you? I am in health wise.
I am whole and complete.
Beautiful. You are whole and complete. This is your
Yeah.
identity. Write it down. Yes. Uh, yes. And now, yeah, Priyanka, just write it down because we'll start the process. Yeah. Yes, Priyanka. Over to you. And then Natasha.
I feel like I am a healthy person, but yes, I do face a few problems. Like whenever there is something like कोई बहुत एक्स्ट्रा कहीं आई मीन कहीं स्मेल है मिट्टी आई मीन द वेदर इज चेंजिंग आई गेट सम एलर्जिक रिएक्शंस ऑन माय फेस एंड आई स्टार्ट sneezing. That's the issue with me. And second is I feel like now, since last 2-3 months, I have started feeling like that. I have got some issues with traveling as well. Whenever I travel, I face some gastric issues. Not much. If I rest well, then it's okay. Because considering at this age, we are moms, we are we are doing so many things. So that way, sometimes health is taking some toll. Otherwise, there is no such issue. So I consider myself a healthy person. Otherwise, when I look at other people, even in my family as well, no such issue, no such medication, nothing except
Okay. So write it down. I am healthy. This is your identity.
but yes, when you mentioned gym, I never went to gym because earlier I did not feel the need, and after baby, I did not have time to go. Literally, I did not have time, and then now when it comes to yoga and all, um, I really don't have time that I think like that whether I'll be able to do it or not. Sometimes I do it 5-10 minutes in the morning whenever I feel there is some health issue. I am able to do that. Not more than that. Thank you.
Yes. Now just write it down because I am healthy. Neha has wrote that is you are this whole, right? Now, yes, I'm coming to you as well. Natasha, before this, just let me know what you have wrote. What is
I,
coming to your mind?
I haven't wrote anything, but when you start off health, anybody, not for you, but anybody asks me about my health, then the first thing which comes to me is I'm a cancer survivor. It always comes.
Go beyond this, please.
What?
Go beyond.
Yeah, and go beyond. So it always comes. And then at the second point, I feel that I am not that strong how people are.
Okay, beautiful. Now let's play one thing and then I'll just see how I'm giving her the identity. And now when you people will get your identity, the process I'm starting. So now, once you think that you are not strong enough, Natasha, just go beyond what is coming next to you. When you are going beyond what is coming to you, see yourself when you are going beyond this.
That I'm physically weak.
What is coming to you after this? What is coming to you? What is the next word it's coming to you? When you are achieving something, what is coming to you?
Grow big.
Beautiful. So what is the identity what you want to give to yourself now when you see and what you are seeing in yourself as a cancer survivor, what the best word you are getting from this cancer?
that I am a warrior.
Beautiful. Yes, write it down. This is your identity. Yes. Now let me start the process. 3 of you have got your identity, health identity, right? Now, once you're ready, please don't travel anywhere, and please sit in one place and take this completely absorb, because ancestors' blessings will come through this process. So if you're ready, so slowly just look at your room, okay, and take the temperature of your room. If it is messy, no worries. Just think of any good environment where you can get the positive energy. You can take the energy of a garden, smell, that also is fine. Now, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in. Hold it for 4 seconds and slowly breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it for 4 seconds and nicely breathe out. Follow this process once again. Breathe in, hold it, and slowly breathe out. And while you're doing this process, bring in your mind's eye your own identity, which you know and which you receive now. Expand that in your body fully, your identity, and go beyond that identity to get a new identity, which is symbolizing you, which is more of you in your health aspects, which is you. When you think or when you visualize, that is you. You can swap your identity also. That is, being a warrior, what best word is coming to you as your own identity? Being the healthy version of you, see more healthier version of you, where you are capable of doing what others are not able to. And process. Just let your unconscious mind leads you. Don't ask now why, how. Now just trust the identity which you are receiving. Just visualize the origin of your ancestors. Visualize yourself who are blessing your identity now, which you received. Go to any magical garden, meet your origin of your ancestors, take the blessings and the message from them about what current identity you are taking from them or you are currently having now. Meet the individual person, take their blessings, take the message from them. I'll be silent for a few minutes and I would request to be still. Just go and observe, go and meet your ancestor, origin of ancestor. Once you are ready, and let your unconscious mind help you to come back to your present moment. So once you get the message, slowly come back to your present moment and wiggle your hand, keep the energy inside your body. Yeah. So whenever you're comfortable, please come back to your present moment. Wiggle your hand, take the energy, and put it in your body. If you want time to write it down, you can write it down, whatever the message you receive. If you have not received any message, it's called to your unconscious mind also. So it will be coming soon. So nothing to worry about. Just if anything comes, or if you just write it down. And if you want to share, you can raise your hand. Unmute also.
Did not receive any message right now, but like you mentioned, it is almost time to sleep after 1 or 2 hours. We might receive till that time, and maybe at night. Whenever I have seen this, whenever I am having something in my mind, I get that as a dream, and next day I feel like yes, it was due to this thing, and maybe
Yeah.
like you mentioned, I might receive that message later.
Yes, exactly. Because if it is not now, by tomorrow morning for sure, everybody will receive it because it has gone to your unconscious mind deeply. And it is not like immediately you will get it. So it takes time because our 5% is our conscious mind, 95% is our unconscious mind. So when the process is like when we are putting the seeds in this, it will take time to come. So it's not easily coming. So it's not an issue. It will come by tonight or by tomorrow morning for sure. Yeah, the blessings will come for sure. Yes. Yes, Natasha also mentioned something. Yes, Neha and Natasha, if you want to share. Yeah, it will come, Priya. Yeah. Natasha, you want to share something, right? You were writing something. You also the same, right?
I did not receive any message.
Yeah, no problem. That is what I've talked about. That is, it will be coming tonight or by tomorrow morning.
मुझे कुछ traces दिख रहे थे, but they
Mhm.
were that clear that they gave me a message or something.
Mhm. It will come. It will come. This you saw your ancestors, right? You people saw your ancestors, right?
I just didn't saw anyone, but I just remembered when you were saying my nanny.
Hmm.
I just remembered her.
Hmm.
I don't know why she came, but she came.
Huh. Yes, that is this is what we don't even know, right? It is in our unconscious mind, right? That is also I was talking about when I saw all my grandparents that time when the process was happening, and I got the blessings on spot. This because we are into this process continuously, right? So that's the reason, and we know this will come tomorrow, tonight, or by tomorrow morning for sure. Yeah, it will come. It will come. Yes, Neha, you want to
But
add
that was
something? Or
beautiful.
yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Even I didn't get any message as such, but all I know is like I remember one of the processes or during a session of honey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember exactly what she did that particular day, but she told it's kind of aha moment where I don't remember exactly what happened, but I got my grandpa, that is my mom's father. He passed away very when I was just hardly 5 year old because my mom was eighth of the family and they were quite old when I was born. So he wanted to become a painter, an artist basically. Somehow he didn't succeed. He then started a business and he became a successful businessman. Some spare time or something like apart from business, if he wanted to like de-stress himself, he used to paint. That is what my mom has told me. I remember as a little kid some vague memories of mine where children love to draw and all of that. So he used to tell me like with crayons I used to not even draw. It like teaching colors, basics, just a 5 year old, 3 year old child like that. Just some vague memories I have. So if you ask me now as a grown up adult, what is that I want to become? I want to become a businesswoman, just like my grandpa, and I want to do something into painting. So immediately, my mentor asked me, is he alive now? I said, no. Why were you born after he passed away? I said, no, I was born. He passed away when I was 5-year-old. So it is even possible that some unfulfilled desires of our forefathers is getting accomplished through you. It is possible, she said. That is something I just remembered during this process.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, we were discussing this on the last Tuesday only. We met somebody. Honey will come to you with that person. So one artist, we already booked for you. Okay, because yes. So we'll talk offline about this. Because me and Honey were together. We're sharing the room, and we discussed many things about the community, both the communities of my community and of her community, and how we can do a lot of work for. And we have already for you specifically, Neha, we are everywhere, whatever she was meeting. Neha, yeah, I'll talk to about this to Neha. About I was saying, wait, I'll write it because the way she was started, no, will come to this, and you will love that person. Means she is from Nepal, and she was there with us, and she has given a greater insight. The way this I came to know about your story of your grandfather from Honey only. Honey, we have a very
Is it
great
even Honey
time.
told you? Okay, she
Yeah.
didn't tell me too much in depth because it was a group discussion, so she didn't go too much in depth. Yeah.
Whatever she understood, Miss, we had a discussion. I told you, we two of us were there in one room.
Still,
Uh,
Debasmita, he was
yeah,
alive until I've seen. Ancestors means they should have passed away. My
yeah,
grandpa was alive when I was born, right? He passed
yeah.
away when I was 5-year-old. So how is it possible?
I have no clue about this because what exactly? See, this is a past life, something is there. Okay, there are connections.
You know
This,
what the funniest part is? This was again a Balbon moment. My birthday falls on 23rd of August. His birthday
uh,
falls on 23rd of December. And my mother
uh,
always tells, you're literally like my grandma. That is my papa. He is very
uh,
childish. As in, childish, what I mean to say is like, childlike behavior. Even I'm
hmm,
childish by heart. So my
hmm,
mom says I'm stubborn in some decision taken. It is
hmm,
a yes. So my mom says you have a lot of my
hmm.
papa in you. Very difficult
Yes,
to handle, she says.
yes. So we'll definitely get in touch. There's something we have come up. And another thing which I want to end up with, so yes, bye, Natasha, and we'll meet again. We'll close this, and
Oh my God.
Priyanka,
What?
I'll
Well,
take your,
okay.
yes, yeah, bye.
Thank you,
So,
Natasha ma'am. It was really good,
Natasha,
whatever
have a
you
great
told me
day.
about writing.
By the way, you were looking
Ashley,
really good today. I do not know why. I don't think lipstick or something. You're looking really good today.
thank you much. Actually, I had a sound healing seminar yesterday. I
Uh-huh.
was the sound healer there.
Oh, so
So,
the aura is also cleansed. That's also possible. Yeah.
okay, bye.
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 Yes. So fine. So we'll meet in Priyanka next week for the interview and all this stuff. Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
Let me know.
Yes. Yes.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the meeting.
I thank you,
Yeah. Yes.
Debasmita.
Bye. Yes.